All right, ahoy hoy! I think we're back. Gothic Mando here with my friend Thomas. Say hi, Tom. We're
Hi,
back
Tom.
again. Hi, Tom. That's still not original. That's, but
Started, I'm going to stick with it.
you're going to stick with it. That's fair enough. Fair enough. So Battlefront has received some updates recently. We've played it quite a while. It's been quite a while, isn't it, since we last played?
A few months, I think.
A few months,
yes.
a few months, yeah. Which is good because Battlefront's received quite a fair bit of content for us to talk about. Got lots of arcade content to play through. So we'll get into that in a minute. I just wanted to talk about some of the other updates that have come first. Notably the change to the progression system, because if you recall, Thomas,
The progression system was bullshit.
It was bullshit, that's right, yeah. It was quite the point of contention. That's when the game was just a little thing, a little blip on the radar.
I think we spent about 40 minutes talking about
something like that. Yeah. But if you recall, it was fucked, more or less, putting it lightly.
Technical term.
Technical term, yes, yeah. So the only way that you could progress previously was through the loot boxes.
Yeah.
Get the star cards and loot boxes. With this update, well, it wasn't this update, it was the one before. With the game as it is now, star cards have been taken out totally of the loot boxes, so they're not in there anymore.
Star cards not in.
They're not in loot boxes, no.
Okay.
No,
How do you get them then?
So now you've got this really kind of newfangled idea in gaming. I'll see if you think it catches on. Basically, as you play the game, you get experience for the class you play, and as you get that experience, you're still with me here, right?
I'm following.
You're with me. You're following. Okay.
I'll let you know if you're going too fast.
Yeah. But as you get experience, you will eventually level up. So you get a little number that says that increases, and with that number, you get a point to spend to unlock a star card or upgrade a star card.
We really are living in the future.
We
aren't
certainly are. We certainly are, yes. So star cards are now out of loot boxes totally. The only things that you will find in loot boxes now are cosmetic stuff, so stuff like skins or emotes or victory poses.
So worthless things.
Well, yeah, more or less, yeah. But the nice thing is as well is that you can also purchase those skins outside of loot boxes. So if you see a skin that you like, you can go straight for it.
Nice. You don't have to play the lottery anymore.
Pretty much, yeah. So that's a
Definite improvement.
Yeah, definitely. You can also purchase those skins with in-game credits as well. Obviously, we don't know how many that will be yet, because there's not really any skins to purchase at the moment. But yeah, I mean, what do you think overall of that change?
I wonder why.
I wonder
why they've been distracted from working on skins.
It's a mystery. It remains a mystery.
It does seem like a massive improvement.
Yeah.
A massive improvement. To be honest, it really just highlights. Because joking aside, that is the same progression system from every game ever.
Yeah. That brings to my next point actually.
It just. As unoffensive as it is now, it just shows how much of an own goal it was having it the way it was before anyway.
Yeah.
It's like if your plan B was this, just go with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it should have been this way at launch.
Exactly.
I think we can agree on that. But nevertheless, I do want to say, despite all the cynicism you may hear, from us from time to time, because everyone loves EA.
Cynicism, me.
It's funny if you know him.
Yeah.
But
hopefully none of you do. I'll be worried.
But I mean, we do appreciate the effort that's gone into this. Obviously, this is a big change. There's a lot of time and effort that's gone into this. Yeah. They've had to postpone a lot of the content that was supposed to come, like new seasons and so on for this. So we appreciate the effort from the developers on that part.
Definitely better than just burying their heads in the sand.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, it brings up a point, what you said just there, but Jim Sterling's reaction to it, it was, well, it's an actual video game now. Yes. With an actual progression system. That's more or less the sum of it, really.
You get better at the game by playing the game.
Yeah.
Kind of almost the point.
Yes, yeah, one would think, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that just because it's a pretty big change. I mean, we're arcade players, so this mostly refers to PvP. But there's actually some cool changes for arcade as well.
So I have not been keeping up with Battlefront news.
Yes, so
this is all new to me.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to get your reactions, Tom, just to see what you think. As an outsider looking in, it's always interesting. So with regards to the progression system, if you recall, there were 4 weapons per class originally in the game. We only had the first one unlocked.
Yes.
Now, after that, I did actually make an effort to unlock the sniper rifles for you.
Yes.
After you loved the original one so much.
It wasn't a sniper rifle, if I remember it. It was just a piece of shit.
It was a piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah. Eloquently put. Yeah.
Watch the old video.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure I ranted about it.
And how. But now the nice thing is, to undo all the work I did, they've unlocked all of the weapons in arcade. Which is something I know. To be fair, I am pleased about it, honestly.
I can tell.
Let me get to it. Let me finish. So much time and effort. But no, I think it's a good change for everyone who wants to play offline.
There's actual tears running down his face.
Tears of joy, Thomas, tears of joy. But it's a good change. People want to just play offline, and I think that's what's most important here. And I think we can agree on that.
Definitely.
So yeah, we've got all the weapons available offline from the get-go. We've also got all star cards available offline too, at their highest rarity.
Nice.
So you really use arcade now as a testing ground if you wanted to before you ventured into PvP, or like us, you just play with the entire game offline and just enjoy that. So
definitely an improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
You can just muck about and find what works for your playstyle.
Absolutely, yeah. So
you don't waste a bunch of time
unlocking something that you're never going to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or that turns out to be useless.
Yeah. So there were a couple of other small changes as well. For arcades, there's a credit increase now. So previously you could only earn 500 credits a day.
Yes.
They've now multiplied that by 3, so you can get 1,500 credits a day.
Yeah, that works out.
Yeah, that's. I'm as relieved as you are, to be honest. But yeah, so the thing is that roughly translates to about 15 matches a day if you want to get those. Now, I really enjoy arcades, but I can't see myself playing 15 matches a day. Probably not.
Yeah, no.
But the nice thing is that with the changes to loot boxes, they've changed the login bonus as well. So when you log in every day, you get 500 credits a day immediately. So if you play 5 matches of arcades, you get 1,000 credits. Easy.
Nice.
So I could see myself doing five matches a day.
And what cost are the things you buy with credits? So how much can 1,000 credits get you?
Well, we don't know yet, because like I said, there's no cosmetics just yet in the game.
So it would just be for purchasing loot boxes?
Or for skins, individually, yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, you cannot, but you will not be able to buy star cards with credits at all, or real money. So it's no longer pay to win at all, which is good.
Very good.
The way it should have been, but it's good nevertheless.
Okay, so so long as they're not ludicrously expensive, it doesn't really matter how much they are.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna irritate people who like customizing, but it's just cosmetics.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like I said, you get 1,000 credits a day just doing 5 matches of arcades. And even people who don't like arcade, if you really want credits that badly, you can just set a match to be really short and still get your 100 credits each match and do it really quick. I mean, I won't do that because I prefer playing it properly.
Yeah.
Like a boss. But you could do that path if you wanted to as well. Hopefully they're not going to be that expensive, but we'll just have to see. Yeah. I mean, on that note, because we don't know what skins we're getting yet. So far, they've added a couple in, but only as like challenges for players to complete. to tide people over while they wait.
I'm holding out for Darth Vader's pink armor set.
Pink armor set, there you go.
That's a reference.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think no, that'll really show it to what's his name, Mr. Is it Andrew Wilson, the EA? I think the guy from EA, well, just EA in general, really.
I prefer his formal name, Satan.
Satan, yeah, no, that works too.
That probably gives him too much credit.
Yeah. So I think that about covers.
It would actually include Darth Vader's white armor suit.
Is that canon though?
No. It wasn't even old canon. That's from the Infinities comic.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
You remember that?
Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't think of any skins for heroes that I really want, to be honest. I mean, I see people requesting silly things, you know, not like the pink Darth Vader sort of thing, because that's obviously amazing for one thing. But for another, stuff that is actually kind of, well, not sort of canon. Like you got Boba Fett's white prototype armor set. Like that's not that. Do you remember that? That was a.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not really in universe. It's more of a behind the scenes kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, they could do it if they wanted to. You know, if they were allowed. I mean, I don't know.
Boba in his dad's armor.
Yeah. I think most people would prefer to see Django as as a character, really.
But then you've got to make all. Well, would you need to make new abilities for?
Well, I think if they didn't, they'd probably get a good ass kicking for it from the fans.
I've forgotten what characters there are. There isn't. Leia isn't in this, is she?
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
What was Leia not in? That I was. Anyway.
I don't know. He doesn't own the game, though, so don't judge that. But
seriously, the last time I played this was maybe a week after the last video we made, or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm imagining most of the requests for skins are going to be like, we want to play Slave Leia.
Or maybe Slave Ahsoka. All those Dave Filoni fans. Yeah. There we go, the Clone Wars fans. No, I love the Clone Wars, but shots fired. So
well, Ahsoka did have two costumes, didn't she? She had one where she had socks.
Yes.
And one where she had leggings. Or like one where it was a tube top.
You have been paying attention, haven't you?
Let's be fair, cartoon characters changing their outfit is generally noteworthy.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
I mean, when was the last time The Simpsons changed their outfit?
That's good response. But see, I don't really notice leggings. I notice people, Thomas. You see.
Your excuse for saying you're unobservant.
Oh damn, he's killing me here. Okay.
Here's a question: why is it only the female characters that change their outfits? Anakin wears the same crusty old leather outfit every damn episode, but Ahsoka and Padme seem to have an actual wardrobe.
No, that's true. I don't know.
What my point is, Anakin must stink by now.
No, but have you not seen the episode of The Simpsons where they open the wardrobe and there's just loads and loads of different, like just basically the same outfit but just like on loads of different ways. So I mean that's what I imagine. Yeah. Plus, Anakin was going through a bit of an emo phase. I think everything was kind of dark.
Anakin's life is an emo phase.
We're veering off wildly here. But damn, it feels so good.
Anakin from the Samurai Jack art style, original clothes.
Oh yeah.
To have his outfit from that.
Yeah, I mean that was closer to his episode 2 look, wasn't it? He had the short hair with the braids and.
It changed halfway through. You actually see Anakin get knighted.
Oh right. Oh,
and Yoda cuts his braid off with his lightsaber.
Oh. I'm sorry, I just heard that as a massive euphemism. Oh dear, I need to get out more. He's stumped, folks. He's absolutely speechless.
I'm just thinking what Yoda's lightsaber is for.
I mean, well, they are both green, so that kind of helps the image, I suppose. Not that you want that. Well,
I've just got Yoda's a grower, not a shower. Oh my mind.
Oh man, you know, I think we should make it a thing now with these series that we got to challenge ourselves to try and veer off even more wildly each time.
I think we should put an age restriction on
I think that too. I mean, I think they're all adults in SoloPlayersMatter, so hopefully, I don't know. Anyway, we got.